All right, guys. So we're back. Been a long time, but we're gonna be getting back into some Scum here. First time on the channel actually, so it'll be fun. Played a few games of this. Not really gotten too incredibly far, so maybe we'll be experiencing some stuff together. I've already created my character here. And I've also done some server setup just to make sure we're ready to go. So, well, let's get into it and I'll show you what I'm working with here. All right, so here we are, fresh spawn. This is where I landed, down here in the middle of A2. I've kind of got an idea of where I want to go with my base, and I kind of want to go up here with one of these ponds here. I want to do a lot of fishing. It's very, it's pretty fun, and it's a very good way to get food. So that's what we're gonna try to do. We're gonna try to make our way up here. Maybe try to find out where we can get some stuff. You know, some good loot. Um, hopefully we can
Your survival
do
rate
something.
is
I don't know. We'll see.
higher just by not standing
Okay,
still.
there we
You have
go.
now been granted access to
Stone
my
axe.
knowledge database,
Um,
the Codex. Access it now.
I'm good. I pretty well know the game already, so thank you. Ava, right? That was her name, Ava or something. What was it? I don't know. Anyway, let me get into the server settings and show you what we're working with here. This is pretty well the same. I think I actually have fame increased, yeah, to 2. I'm just trying to make it more fun here. This game, if you have it all base, all stock, it can be pretty boring with not really showing much. In here, the only thing I really got increased is the animal encounter here because I want to do a lot of hunting. So we got that increased. Other than that, I believe everything else is the same. I did fiddle with this a little bit. So we've got the cargo drops will drop every 120 minutes, 2 hours. So nothing too crazy there. The one thing I really did change was the fall delay. Normally it takes 10 minutes for them to drop out of the sky. I changed it to 2 minutes just to, make it a little faster. The cargo drop self-destruction timer I also have set to 10 minutes. So it's not gonna be there forever. But there's a little bit of a sense of urgency in there if I have to get to it pretty quick or whatever. So that'll be fun and interesting. As far as hunting, I've got the max allowed hunts to be 64, just because I don't see why that should be limited. Other than that, there's not really a whole lot that I changed. Let's see. I don't think I changed anything for respawning actually. Vehicles. Um, Everything here should be pretty well stocked. Yeah, everything here is default, just to make it a little more interesting, a little harder to get a car or a vehicle. So, hopefully that'll help make things more fun. Let's see, what else, what else, what else? So, as far as resources, I've got the water increased to 5 and the fuel increased to 5. Because if you know anything about this game, they don't really come around too often. So, and then the item spawner, I have it to 4 instead of 1. Just because if you're playing this game and you don't find anything for 5 hours, it's kind of boring. But I don't want to make it too easy, so nice 4. And then skills, I've got them up to 2, just so we don't get trapped in a progression issue. And then the quests. So the quest global cycle duration is normally set to 24 hours or so. I've got it set to 5 just to make it a little easier. And then max quest per trader is 5 as well. The max simultaneous is 5. And then quest trader refill is 3 hours. The normal settings is pretty ridiculous, so hopefully that makes it a little more entertaining, a little more fun. Everything else is the same. That was all the things that I've changed. So, well, let's hop into it. What we're gonna do is we're going to craft a bow and arrow. I mean, if you found this game, you probably already know what we're gonna be doing. Crafting a bow and arrow, maybe a bag if we can do it. You know, all the fun stuff. Let's go ahead and cut this one down so we have plenty, because we're gonna need we're gonna make the 35. Yeah, we're gonna need some rope. Boom, there it is. After this, we'll get the infrared bow done. Yep, there we go. Get the bow going. And then we're going to do probably a courier backpack. This one takes skin. We don't have skin yet. This one takes 3 rags, which should be able to get if I cut up my socks, my briefs. I don't know if I got to do the willy warmer. I can't remember. But yeah, we'll get all this going. Now we have a bow, so what we're going to do is put it in spot 1. And then we're going to how much does this take? This takes 5. Yeah, we're definitely not going to have enough. So what we're going to do, we're going to cut that into rags. We're going to cut the shirt into rags too. The undershirt, because obviously it's not doing us any good, but making us hotter. So cut that into rags. And we're looking for a good 3 rags. Oh, and we're going to need to make some more rope. So we have the rags, we just need the rope now. So what we're going to do is cut this into small sticks. I'm probably going to need another knife. Yeah, I'm going to need another knife. Oh, there's a rock pile right here at my feet, isn't there? Let's see. I don't. Yep. Okay. Yep. Search for rocks. Right click. Do that. Stone knife. Nice and easy. We're gonna just pop that in our hands. Right there. Crafting. Craft a. Oh, what are we missing? Tree bark rope. We didn't make the tree bark rope. We just cut something into smaller somethings. Yeah. Okay. Let's cut this one as well. Cut into small sticks. Because we need 5 small sticks, I believe. Yeah. And we only have 3. And then craft that. We'll craft a bag. And after that, we'll get some arrows and we'll go looting around. Now, my zombie counter, or puppet counter, in this game it's called a puppet, is set to 1, base stock. If it is too quiet, we'll increase it just to make it a little more fun, a little more entertaining. So we'll see how that goes. And boom. So now we double click on that and we can cut this into small sticks and start our arrow collection. So there's a couple ways you can do this. We only have 2, so I'm just going to do it this way. It's a little quicker. But what you can do is go into here. Hold on, let me get this one. Crafting wooden arrow. Go into here, go to ammunition, click that. You can click craft here or auto craft, which Makes it a little bit easier. It auto crafts while you're, doing other things, looking at your phone, whatever. But it'll just sit there and make as many as you can with what you have around you. So let's go to this bush here, cut it up, and make some more. Just because, oh look, there's a puppet right there. I don't know if you guys can see him. There's another one right there, it looks like. Yep. So definitely going to be a little more fun. We'll cut into small sticks. And then what we'll do, raise that so we can see them a little better, since our guy crouched down, made it a little weird. And then we're just going to auto craft 4 arrows. Nice and easy. Oh. We need another. We're going to drop this one because 4% doesn't get you anywhere. But what we'll do is this stone knife. Get that on us, and then we'll craft some more arrows. The beginning of this is pretty slow, but it's very fun. Crafting wooden arrows. There we go. Yeah, the game is really fun, though. I've had a great time with it, and it's not even fully out yet. It's got a pretty large community, actually. So I'm happy to see where this game goes, and hopefully you guys can be along for the ride. Now, my plan isn't to do just this game, but it's definitely one of the games that I definitely want to play on the channel. I do like survival games, but I like plenty of other games as well. So stick around and see what all we do. Oh, look at that. There are quite a few puppets there. I don't even know. That building probably wouldn't even be worth the dealing with. But we'll see. We'll see. What else can we do but see? Okay, how much do we have? We have 10. That's not quite enough, I don't think, especially with how many are there. Ooh, and I'm going to need another one. So we'll just go ahead and get a head start on that. I might actually also make a melee weapon, just because it'll be a little bit better when they're all up in our faces and whatnot. We can make a variety of them. We can make a a wood spear. We can make an axe. We're probably going to go with the axe because it'll do more utility for us than just a stone spear would. You would think, anyway. An axe you can use to chop trees and whatnot. So just trying to keep an eye over there to make sure they're not coming up on us without us knowing, because that's the last thing we want. Why am I not in first person, huh? Well, so I can see them a little bit better. Ooh, okay. One of the cool things about this game, it plays pretty well in both first person and third person. Although I do personally like first person for walking around and third person for driving around. That's how I like to do it, but teach their own. Some people like driving in first person. Far Cry 4, the Far Cry games, actually, you could only drive in first person, so kind of get used to it when you're doing that, when you're playing those games. Okay, we're going to ditch this because it's at 4%. Not going to do us any good. We're going to put that in our pocket. Okay, so let's cut this down. We'll use those rocks right there to see about making a stone axe head. Because we do have a little bit of rope on us. I do not think it's going to be enough, but we'll see. Let's craft a stone axe head. How much do we need for stone axe? We need 8 rope. Okay, no big deal. We have plenty here that we can use. I am using that axe head, so we'll probably do another one just because I don't want to waste my time. No, we're not even using that. We're using a knife, so we're good. Let's go ahead, see if we have enough for rope. We do not, so we'll cut this up as well. There it is. How do we not? Hold on. Doesn't it take 5? Yeah, there's 5 there. It's the... Okay. So, what? Okay. Apparently we're cutting another bush down. That's fine, we can use the wood. I was meaning to search for rocks, because we need another knife already. There we go. Craft stone knife. I don't want to use the axe head because I want a good solid axe for when we get out there. It's on 12%. Okay. So we're going to craft some more rope. And then after that, we will craft ourselves this stone axe. There we go. Craft stone axe. And then it will go on our back here in slot 2. We should be good to move out after that, I believe. I don't think we can join these together, so I just have... Yeah, okay. So that'll go there. We'll keep this one with us for now. Actually, how about we go ahead and make some more arrows since they're here? Might as well. Don't let them go to waste. Plus, we only have... what, 17 arrows, so we can do with some more. But after this, we're gonna probably head out and get going. We've got... Alright, yeah, we should be good. I think we're good. Alright, let's get our bow ready. Just because of these guys up here, we'll kind of peek around this building here, see what they got, if they've got anything good. There might be a bike here. I doubt it. There's no way we'd get that lucky that quick. Ooh, there's a fair bit of them. Just trying to clear this side to make sure there's no one over here. We're gonna go a little slow, get a little sneaky. Oh, that is a lot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. That's a lot. Maybe we'll just kind of scoot away here. What is he doing here? There's a big old guy, the Juggernaut's over here for no reason. I do have it set to where they can break through doors and jump through windows, so that's not going to save me. Oh, there's another one there. Rather fight 1 than 7, so sounds good to me. How's our... Yeah, okay. We'll hop in this building and see what they got. See if it's worth robbing them. There's no one here. Robbing. Oh. Oh. So in case you're curious, if you are aiming, you can use the middle mouse button or the scroll wheel to bash. And we got hit. We got injuries. Good thing is C1s go away by themselves. As long as they don't get infected, which is why you keep your clothes clean with soap, believe it or not. This game is pretty in-depth. Oh, look at that. We already got a school backpack. If you can tell, that is... Ooh. It is more than the courier backpack, which we're actually going to cut this into rags. Ooh, I'm using the axe. Hold on now. Take this into hand. Cut into rags. Just make sure we get a little bit back. Yeah, we might drop this tree bark rope. It's only got 2 uses. We only got 1 rag. That's better than nothing, I suppose. Let's see if we can get a cork. If we can get... Oh, we got a cork. Oh, we got a cork. So the cork is fun because you can make... do we need the rag that bad? I don't think we need the rag that bad. You can make a floater with it. So you can go fishing, which is a great way to... We're going to do that. Which is a great way to get you some food. Since we got the sweatpants, we might as well load them up with those. Dishwasher can have some stuff. Yes, woodcutter shirt. We're going to take that. We're going to keep this card until we can afford a new one. And another rag. Might as well take it. I'm not going to bother with that. I don't think we're going to need it that bad. Nothing of use. Can we get another cork? No, there's a wine bottle though. We're not gonna take it. Not gonna take it. We don't need to be getting drunk. We're trying to survive. Oh look. Yep. Oop, there's some cash. Already got off to a good start here. Shotgun shells. Interesting. That's interesting. If we go into crafting here, you can make an improvised shotgun, right? Yeah, improvised rifle, handgun, flamethrower, grenade launcher. I could have swore there was an improvised shotgun here. I do not see one anymore. Rifle. 12 gauge. Hold on. Okay, so if you make this, you can shoot 12 gauge, which is shotgun ammo. And honestly, that's not bad. Small wooden log. You don't even need a pipe for that. Interesting. Honestly, we could get that pretty easily. That could be fun. That could be fun. But we don't really need a shotgun right now, or a rifle for that matter. It's not like it's safe. Ooh, cooking. Duct tape we'll take for now. It's not really going to be that important to us at the moment, just because there's not really much we can do with it right now. But if we get to crafting, it'll be good for us, that's for sure. Okay, where's that guy that I shot? He hopped over here and hit me, so he should be... Oh, he already despawned, didn't he? Yeah, he already despawned. Okay, so if we look on the map here, there should be... If we go north, there's some buildings here. And then we'll just kind of work our way up to around here, just because I feel like that would be fun, good spot, either here or on this lake, just because I kind of want to build a lake home. I feel like that would be really fun, so that's what we're going to work towards. It's a nice lake home. Oh, make sure this is north. See, that right there is why you get your survival up to at least basic, because if not, you don't have due north. So it's very, very good to have at least basic survival. Wow. Oh yeah. The bow and arrow in this game is very, very fun. We're gonna search just because she could have thread, and if she has a thread, then we could. Oh, we could. It's pretty gruesome. But what you can do is cut her up, and then use the bone to make a bone needle, and then you got a sewing kit, which you can use to fix this. So that would be pretty good. So you can find some good stuff in here as well. Those are matches, fungicide. I don't think I could take the matches. I can. It's issue of weight here, fellas. Let's see. What can we do? What can we do? This is 1.1 kilometer. Or kilogram. My bad. Kilometer. What am I talking about? You know what? Let's just dish this rope. Very easy to make. So we'll do that and then take the matches. I didn't go upstairs. We're gonna have to try to go upstairs. Hopefully we don't get caught. We'll try to stay quiet, stay low, stay frosty. Because I guarantee you if I don't go upstairs, there's probably gonna end up being a threat upstairs. Just because that's my luck. So let's make sure nobody's going to see us. Okay. Just take it nice and quiet. Oh. Somebody saw us. Yep. So what I did was I looked at the bottom of the screen, like over here. There's the eye. You can't see it. There's the eye and the sound there. And what that does is it tells you how loud you're being, and it tells you if you're seen. So what I did was I looked down there and saw that we were definitely being seen, which is not good. So kind of had a jump on that. Ooh, yes, sleeveless tank top. That gives us another spot for stuff. And now with this shirt here, I don't ever really take off. So I normally put the things that I want to keep on me there. Just make sure I don't lose them. Okay, we gotta search that. Honey. See, that's why you search. You can always find good stuff. Just look for some food, maybe. Nope. Actually, you can use that to make an improvised scope. There's a chili pepper. I mean, it's better than nothing if we get into a bad situation. But hopefully we don't get into a bad situation, right? So, gloves. I'm going to put them on. I don't like these gloves. But they're very important to have gloves because you can actually get hand abrasions, which suck, and they only get worse if you don't treat them or cover them. We're gonna put that hat on just because I like it more than the beanie. I like beanies. I'm just more of a baseball cap guy, so that's literally the only reason for that. I'm not gonna chance falling off or jumping off that because I don't want to hurt myself. We will hop. Or not. Cannot hop. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Nice and quiet. Let's check out that tool shed. I almost missed so much stuff here, huh? I'm just gung-ho about getting to the next place. Making sure, looking around, making sure no one's around. We'll check this car. I know they can have metal. They always have scrap metal. Almost always. They can also have other good stuff. So sometimes it's nice to check them. Just because you never know what you're going to find, you know? So, not a bad idea. What do we got? What do we got? I'm going to take these. So, funny thing about this game is if you don't have earplugs on, the guns are very loud and you just get like ringing in your ear. And I don't know about y'all. I don't like ringing in my ear. So, yeah, we're going to put those on. Alright, Now let's head north. Kind of keep an eye out, make sure we're not gonna get spotted by anybody. Kind of keeping an eye on the bottom left side of the screen to make sure that eye isn't going crazy, because that's not what we want to see. Already checked that little building. Alright, I think we're good to kind of... Let's put the bow away for now. And we'll kind of just jog, run to the next place here. Which is a fair little bit when you're running. It's definitely a good little jog, that's for sure. There's a car up here. We'll kind of check it out just to see what we got going on. Because you never know. One of the things about this game, the beginning is pretty slow to start. So we'll work with it though. We'll work around it. It's definitely a fun game though. A lot of cool stuff to do. Nope. There's a cat. There's some nails. We're not gonna take them. Yeah, we're not gonna take them. We're not gonna take them. We don't need them. We can always look for them later. Should we? We should probably take. Nah, it's one nail. It's one nail. It's one nail. Not really worth one. Alright, here we go. Let's get the bow out, slow down, kind of have a look around, try to be careful. So what we're really wanting is going to be maybe a nice backpack. A sewing kit or something would be nice too. Better bow would be cool. Better bow would be real cool. Just trying to take my time. Cool thing with this game is the hearing dynamics are cool. Oh, we're definitely gonna take that water bottle. So if you see me just throwing stuff on the ground, what I'm doing is raising one of my skills, the awareness. Oh man, if I could fit that. That's a very good find, because that's what you need to build a workbench for your base. Ooh, there's only 2 there, so it's not really worth, but you can use that to craft a sewing kit. Oh, block of cheese. We're going to go ahead and eat all of that. It's at 100% durability right there. If you eat food that is at a certain range of durability, your guy will say it tastes funny, and he can actually get sick from it. So that's something else to watch out for. I think this is a cheese factory, to be honest. Don't really expect that we'll find anything too great here, but oh, we got a knife. So this knife, I'm actually going to replace that. I believe this is actually... No, it's a knife. Okay. I didn't know if it was a 357. See, that would be good if we could craft this right here. See, that's not bad. I'm definitely gonna have to try to make that one of those. Probably both of them. Just have some fun with them. Ooh, better backpack. Yes. Look at us go. We're doing well. We're doing very, very well. Okay, so we can start picking up a little more. Alright, kind of checking stuff out just to make sure. That'll be a good building to go into. There's another backpack here. Oh, block 21. Just in case. That's not bad. I'm going to keep with the blue backpack because I like blue more than red. That's pretty much the only reason. Get in there. Let's see what we got. Flashlight. If nothing else, we can sell that for a couple bucks. Ooh, drink. There's a drink. Keep that on us. Food and drink. Food and water. Pretty important in this game. Oh, firefighter pants. Do we take firefighter pants or sweatpants? They're the same. The only thing is the firefighter pants have 4 heat and can do quite a bit of weight more. What we'll do is we'll just keep them here for now. We are definitely... So down here, you get a lot more heat. So you want to make sure that you're not wearing extremely hot clothes all the time, because you'll get hot really fast. There's a 4-wheeler right there. I'm going to take this metal, because if I can, I would like to make this handgun here. And we're there. We just need some sticks. By golly. Let's go get some sticks then. Well, ooh, there's a puppet there. Let's take care of this guy real quick. Yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and see about making that pistol, just because it seems fun. Let's see what this guy had on him. Could have something good. You never know. You never know. He had a needle. He had a needle. Now that's good, because that's what you need to make the sewing kit. Now we just need any kind of thread. It doesn't necessarily even have to be thread. It can be fishing line or thread. So if we sorry about that. If we find a good bit of thread or fishing line or any of that, we can make that. So that'll be good. Be nice. But right now we're going to be working on getting this pistol just because it'd be fun. And we're going to go back and grab that 357 because I believe that the pistol can in fact use that, right? Did I not get any sticks from this? Bundle of sticks. Okay, we'll chop. Yeah, so I can use 50, 38, 9, 45, 357, 44, or 22. Yeah. Alright. And then I think we can make these for that, right? See, a bottle suppressor would be good. Or a can suppressor would be better, actually. Not sure if you can actually put a can or a bottle suppressor even on. But this can be a learning experience for all of us. All together. We'll learn together. It'll be okay. Might as well try it. Might as well see what we can do. Why not? It'll be fun. It'll be fun. That's what video games are for, right? Is to have fun and learn. Learn to have fun. I don't know. Okay. So, we're going to put that in slot 3. Already got a gun. That's awesome. We're going to go back for that. Help me out here. The 357. That's what it was. God, I would love to find some wheels for that 4-wheeler. But there is no way that's happening so quick. But if we can keep up with where it is here at the cheese factory, middle of A2, if we come across, say, another 4-wheeler or some wheels. We can use them. Okay, I'm actually gonna leave him alone. Nah, I should probably go ahead and take him out. Just so that he doesn't surprise me later. Right? Oh, miss. Oh, he was a one-hitter. Glass cannon, right? Where they hit hard and don't have a lot of health. I got that from YouTuber called Feudal. Shout out, I guess. I don't know. Probably never gonna see this. There's probably a whole bunch of people that are never gonna see this, but I'm doing this for my own fun, so it's okay if nobody else sees it. Okay, there's 2. It is not enough for a sewing kit. Right, yeah. How much do we need for the sewing kit? 9. 9. That's fine, that's fine. We'll just kind of look around here. There's some milk. More firefighter pants. A fishing hat. Fishing hat. We're going to leave the baseball cap on. What do we got? More bolts, more nails. Can't take them. We're full. Here's what we'll do. Do that. And then we'll take the bolts. Is that a good choice? We'll drop those. Take the nails. We don't need rags right now. We'll be okay. Right? Okay, let's see. Does this have... Doesn't even have an engine. How I could tell is normally right here there's going to be a bar with a little bit of orange right here. That means that it's holding fuel, which means that it has an engine. There's actually going to be a second one right next to it with a little bit of blue. That means it's holding a charge for a battery. If you don't see either one of those, then it doesn't have an engine, doesn't have a battery. And that has neither. It doesn't even have any wheels. You know that? No wheels. It's just a shell. Nice. So we're going to go in here. This is a warehouse, looks like. Oh, baseball bat. Really, really good weapon this early on. Issue is, I don't have room anymore. Okay. What do we do? I'll keep that in mind. I mean, the axe is like more universal. I can use it for more things than I can the bat, right? So unless we find something good. Oh, okay, so this wire has 17. This one has 14. So we'll swap that out. We're gonna do that for now. Let's just go ahead and eat that as well. And then we'll take this nylon line with us just in case. Well, let's see what else we got in here. Can opening, pesticide, gas lantern. The gas lantern is decent, but not right now. Not really worth it right now. Construction gloves. Alright, 71. My gloves are higher, so we're going to leave with my gloves. Oh. It's definitely in this building. So we're going to go ahead and open this up. There he is. Gone. Dunzo. Okay, let's get those arrows back. We'll search him. Just in case he has maybe a little bit of thread. Nope, no thread. That's fine. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. There's plenty of things we can find in here. There's some bolts. We took some bolts. Yes, join those together in holy matrimony. I don't know. Let's see. Paper. Not going to do us any good right now. More gloves. Not quite what we're looking for. I'm also going to check that. Box of bolts. Okay, what we're gonna do. Box of bolts is good because that's 15 bolts. Yeah, that's good. Another baseball bat. Okay, let's check the trash. Rubber band. Let's check this. Box of nails. Okay, here's what we'll do. We'll dump these two. Put that there. Put this down here. Put that there. Alright, there we go. Now we have all the bolts and nails we hopefully will need. More nails. Okay, well, we're full up. Let's see if we can get this box. Yeah, what's in it? Bolts. Okay. Alright, moving on. I already searched that. How much was that? 19. This one's 17. There. Nope. Anything good? Anything good? 9 mil. So there's more here. There's 21 9 mil and 357. So if we get into need tactical gloves, that's way better. If we get into the need, I'd rather have more 9 mil than less 357. Ooh, that was a rock. I thought I saw a puppet. What do we got? 19, 18 and 19. Okay. These are the fun crates though. Oh, dang it. Oh, we need you with you. That's very good. Okay, now's the time we decide if we are going to deal with the sweatpants or not. What should we do? What should we do? You know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to try something. We're going to experiment a little bit, guys. That would also be very nice to have, but we do not have the room for it, unfortunately, because that is quite big. Okay, so what we're going to do, let's see, we're going to do an improvised can suppressor, and we'll see if we can put it on our pistol here. Why not? I don't know. We'll see if it works. Why not? Okay, so take into hands, inventory, put on. Dang it. Well, we'll keep it. I mean, we're not going to keep it. We're not going to keep it. Why would we keep it? It's so easy to make. We'll keep that. See, so the issue is this thing is quite large. It would be very good to bring with us if we could, but we kind of can't. So, alright, well, we might have to turn the loot down, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. This will definitely make it more fun to play. So, we'll see. If it's too ridiculous, we'll turn it down. If not, we'll keep it where it's at. We'll see. Yeast. Bolts. A drill. Drilling the rebar is what you need to make a workbench. So the rebar cutter. Just say rebar like everybody knows what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the rebar cutter. There's stuff up there. Let's go check it out. Maybe we can get a good backpack. At least an assault backpack would be nice. Maybe a hiking backpack. Who knows? What else? We can get better pants. Get a better shirt. Maybe a bulletproof vest. I don't know. I mean, there's obviously, yes, there are military crates here. Which, that's what you, that was it. Oh, man. But the military crates is what'll give you military stuff. Like, tactical pants, camouflage jackets, stuff like that. Okay, we're gonna go into the cheese factory and see what we find. I don't know if we'll really find much of anything, but we'll give the old college try. Might as well. Let's see if we can vault through that window. The window will be quieter than a door. Oh, there's. We'll get that when we go out the front. Yeah. Come on. There we go. Bobby pins. Bobby pins are good. Bobby pins are real good. Are they better than everything else we have? Do not know. Just ditch the flashlight for the bobby pins for now. Just because I don't see us selling stuff like immediately, you know. So we'll kind of dip out on that for now. Revisit later. Stairs. Office. Not bad. You can find some pretty good stuff in here. Let's see, a diary. We're not really going to be taking down memoirs right now, so. What? I don't know. I wanted to search, not take paper into my hands. 15, 18. Okay. So basically what I'm doing is if I find something, like, okay, so I found this duct tape. I have this duct tape. This duct tape is 13. This duct tape has 28 or 29 uses. So we're going to do this 28. We're going to take this one. I'm going to drop that one. Take this one. Just because that has more uses. Which means it's more useful. So, yeah. See what else we can find. Nothing. And then we'll go this way. Ooh, look at that. Hi, fella. Oh, she jumped. There we go. Slide all the way down. Ooh, we got lockers. That's where you can find clothes and stuff. That's good. The majority of everything you'll find over here is going to be cheese. Look, if we search this, cheese. If we search this, cheese. If we search this bottom one, cheese. It's like a, what is it, Willis and Gromit episode? Cheese. Right? Anyway, let's head back. Ooh, there's another one in here. You see her right there? Can I Skyrim? Yeah. Used to be an adventurer like you until I took an arrow to the knee. At this point, who doesn't get that reference, right? There we go. Get my arrows back and move on. Is there something back here? Am I feel so short. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, let's see what's in the trash pile. Nothing. Alright. Let's check her for some thread. Now, I'm not in dire need of a sewing kit right now, since we found that new backpack. But, definitely still a good thing to have. There are some matches right there. Yep, matches. Can you search these? What do you find? It's more cheese. Look at that. I told you. Everything you search in here, cheese. And I don't have any room for it, so we're just going to move on. More cheese. Right there. Whole pallet of cheese. Search this stuff. Cowboy hat. Or, I don't say slouch hat. Interesting. So, 16 uses on a lighter and 15 uses of matches. I don't actually think one is better than the other. But we'll take the lighter, I suppose. Just because I like Zippos. Hard hat. Oh, you hear that? Where's he at? Where's he at? Where is he at? Oh. He's moving. Is he upstairs? No, he's up here. Outside the building? He can open doors and vault windows, so if he's stuck, it's his fault. Alright, we'll put that on. That will actually protect your head, so that's good. Wasn't expecting to find a riot helmet in Cheese Factory, though. Oh, there's another bat, jeez. Oh, fishing reel. Okay, we're gonna put these pants on. It might get hot, but we'll deal with that when we deal with that. Like, we'll deal with that when we come across it. I want to take this fishing reel with, so I can do some fishing. Then we got that knife, so we should be good. Search this. I mean, that's nice, but I'm definitely not taking that. Definitely do not have the room. There's some milk, bolts, and yeast. Probably gonna find either yeast or milk. Yep, milk. And milk. Who saw that coming? Oh, cheese. Ooh, what is this? Firefighter pants. We already have firefighter pants. Kitchen knife. We'll keep with the knife we have for now. Let's see what's in here. Oh, let's see. Soap. That would be nice to take. Soap is fairly easy to come across, so it shouldn't be too bad. How's my metabolism? How's my 68? Actually, if we'll go drink some milk. Actually, let's pop in here. Milk here. We'll do drink all, metabolism. Watch here. Just make sure we don't drink too much. So it's giving us energy and water, so that's good. A recovery bonus. We're just trying to make sure we don't pass 100% with your stomach. Technically speaking, you can go, what was it, like 110%? But, I mean, if you go to 100%, that's probably enough for you, you know? So, alright, we are doing better, so our water should start going up here soon. Yep, there it goes. 6.9. Nice. Anyway, let's get on to the next area. This is probably going to be slow progress for right now. but it'll speed up after a while. Ooh, a Bushman knife. Only thing is, does it fit? Yes, yes it does. Nothing in there. Search here. Cheese. That wasn't even inside the cheese factory. There's cheese. Should we go up there? Yeah, well. Is he that loud? Yeah, he's that loud. Oh. There we go. Oh, is he Lion Kinging on me? Ah, Svenja. He has a high ground. Ha. How you like that remix of Star Wars and Lion King? Nice. Anyway, let's see what's up here. Okay. Little car park. Little car park. That's not bad. Cheese. I need to get away from the cheese factor. Actually, let's eat that cheese. Eat all. Just make sure we get plenty of food. Metabolism 60% on stomach. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna pass 100 on this, but we want to make sure we have plenty of food. That can be a real issue if you don't watch stuff. Let's see. Oh, there's another one. Oh, missed. Got him. There we go. Is there gonna be anything in that? Doesn't look like it. No, okay. What about these? Nothing. Let's check this car. Oh, okay. I like these gloves more. So the thing about gloves, when you're lock picking, the type of glove can actually mess with you. So if your glove has fingers on it, you see how I have you can see my covered fingers here. If you're trying to lock pick, they can actually get in the way and make it harder to lock pick, which I mean makes sense if you're trying to do something with your fingers that takes delicate movements, delicate feeling and stuff. Gloves could for sure take away from that, so that makes a lot of sense, and it's one of the really cool aspects of this game and how realistic it can be, which is kind of crazy sometimes. We found just padlocks. That is a lot of padlocks. Okay, so I know there's buildings there too, down there too, right? Oh, we're gonna leave her. We're going away from her anyway. And if we come back this way and she's still there, we can take her out then. Okay, we're moving. I don't hear anything. So we should be good, but you never know. There's another four-wheeler. It has a wheel. It has an engine and a battery. You see what I was talking about? You see that little orange sliver there? It means it's got an engine. And then you see that little blue there? That means it's got a battery. And it has one tire. So we would need to find 3 tires, bring it back here, and some fuel, because that is not enough gas to get that anywhere. Ooh, navy blue paint. That's pretty cool paint. Pretty good color. There's not a whole lot of customization in this game, but the customization they have is basically just paint. That's it. That's really it. Let's check this stuff. Potato seeds and a bent pitchfork. Interesting. Now, I don't know. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna say, I don't know if I got the box or the desk when I searched that, but definitely got the box. Alright, let's sneakily get into this building. Now, another thing about this game, sometimes puppets are asleep on the floor, so kind of got to be a little careful. Okay, let's eat this. Make sure our stomach does not hit 100%, and if it does, we can hit the escape key to cancel. That way we're not overfilling, and it looks like we are going to have to hit escape. We're just going to wait a little bit. Oh, our stamina is going in the red, which means we are eating a lot. Okay. Woodcutter and yoga leggings. Check this. Screwdriver. Ooh, driving gloves. Yes. Okay. This is pretty good. Pretty good. If I flip this, that's just going to, yeah, not help. We've got 2 on us. That's probably good for now. Mobile phone, that's a good find. Considering that is how you can do quests. But there's other ways you can do quests, so mobile phone's good. Don't get me wrong. But there's other ways. So plus you can find a mobile phone later. It's not gonna hurt too bad. What is that? Sleeveless shirt. Search that. Hippie pants. I like the firefighter pants more. Search that. Thread. Okay, so at this point, we are going to make crafting kit. Nice. Ooh. Right. And then boom, just like that, we have a improvised sewing kit. Now we're gonna have to dump something, which we're gonna dump the wire, just because again, something we can find later. We can find. Ooh, there we go. Never mind. We don't have to dump the wire now. Just like that, it can change so fast. The only thing about this leather jacket, obviously, as leather jackets are, it will get hot. What is that? Oh yeah, the hippie pants. But I mean, this is one of those things though, with the leather jacket and the firefighter pants, is gonna get hot. Let's see what we got over here. Pepper seeds. Okay, so I'm gonna hold up in this building. I know didn't really get a lot done today, but we got everything set up. We've actually got a pretty good start, seeing as how we have what we have. We have improvised bow with pretty good amount of arrows. What do we got? We got 17 arrows. That's not bad. Stone axe. We have an improvised pistol already with some ammo. Actually, let me just load that one. Let me just see one. Yeah. Heck yeah. Okay. So not bad. We've got plenty of bolts and nails. We've got a sewing kit and some lock picking stuff. A fishing reel. That's gonna be that's gonna be pretty good later. There's a whole bunch of little things, but good things. So, but I'm going to leave it here. Uh, Hopefully you guys can join me in the next one, and I'll see you then.